Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Lunar Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what do people secretly love about you. So this is kind of like what people are saying behind your back, what kind of compliments they're giving. Okay, only positive stuff. What do people really secretly love about you? Okay, so I've already pulled some cards to kind of get us started. Okay, I'm starting off with the Travidia Tarot deck. And this is going to be a general reading, guys, okay? This is a general reading. So let's just go ahead and get into it. All right. So what people secretly love about you is that you're someone who sees the opportunity in everything, okay? You see opportunities that could be like hidden to some, or like you just have this different way of looking at life where you find the silver lining to almost everything. Okay, people love that you're always kind of up to something. You're up to like new projects. You're not afraid to start over as well with the Tower here in reverse. You're not afraid to start over. You're not afraid of failure. You're not afraid of being seen trying. Okay, people like that about you is that you don't seem to care much about what others think of you. You kind of just go for your own thing. And it seems like you always have something interesting going on in terms of like an opportunity, a project that's happening in your life. Okay. There's always something new going on for you. And people like that you always tend to find opportunities, okay? Or you see opportunity within even stagnancy, okay? And then the other cards that I pulled for you were the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon card. So people secretly like that you are private, okay? They like that you're private because it feels to them that it shows that you're very stable and that you have something to protect. Okay, they understand that you want to keep your space from everybody, or you don't just let anyone into your life because you have a lot going on that you feel a need to be protective over. Okay, you have a lot of stability for yourself, but people secretly like how well you're doing for yourself. You have some people who are kind of like pocket watching you and also picking that up, that they're very interested in how much money you make or like what your job is like, okay, or like what you do for work. They don't know, that kind of thing. People find themselves to be very curious about you because you are so private, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, when I was pulling your cards, was the Star. So people like that you have this big, bright energy. For a lot of people, you may not even tend to be someone who's super bubbly, or you go out of your way to be overly friendly or, nice, all that stuff. Not that you're not nice or kind, but you're not in people's face about it. You're not like overly so, where people are like, does this person have something to hide? Like, why are they're almost like too nice. You're not anything like that. You don't have to be overly nice to be recognized, or you have to do too much. You naturally have this star energy. You naturally have this energy where people want to know like what you're up to. They're very curious about you, especially when you like change your fashion or your style. When you change things in your life, people are very, very curious about that. And people like the way that you always seem to like heal yourself and come out on top. Okay, I'm going to pull some more of these. But before I do, I did get some channeled messages about what people like about you guys. So people also like your laugh. People feel like you look sexy while you smoke, if you smoke at all, okay, or like vaping. Okay, interesting. That came up. People think you look sexy. Your lips and your smile. All right. People find that to be, they like that a lot, your lips and your smile. People like that you're goal-oriented, in that you may have some kind of attitude or you don't take any BS, okay? You may have like a slight attitude, all right? All right. What else do people secretly love about you? The Six of Wands just came out. People like that you always seem to come out on top. There's something about you where you are consistently winning. Maybe that's in like a field or a category. You may not see yourself as that, but other people see that you're doing very well for yourself. I feel that sometimes you may downplay your own accomplishments, but other people do not. Okay? They're very curious of what you have going on, and people secretly love that you're always doing well for yourself, seemingly. You're always like kind of coming out on top of in a situation. Very interesting. People like what you do for work, okay? They secretly like that about you. If you had a feud with somebody, like, not a feud, but you had like a disagreement or a falling out with someone, people feel like you came out on top in that, and they like that. They secretly liked that you came out on top. They felt like that was justice. I feel like that was the right thing to do. You could have even recently been through a breakup, and people say that you're doing better without this person, and they feel like that is correct. Okay, they like that for you, that you're doing so well after this breakup. Okay, what do people secretly like? What do people secretly love about you? People, again, they love that you're private and that you're to yourself with the Four of Pentacles. People secretly love that you hold on to your own energy. You don't really chase after other people for like attention or validation. Okay, you tend to give those things to yourself, and they find that to be a really big quality of strength. Okay, other people. I'm getting specifically that this could be old classmates who are thinking this about you, and also family members. Okay, people who've kind of seen you like grow through a period of time. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get some messages from my white and yellow deck. If you guys like the messages so far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I do post every Wednesday, and sometimes they're generals and sometimes they're pick a cards, okay? All right, let's see. What do people secretly love about the viewer? What do people secretly love about you? We have I love you. Okay, so there's some people who are actually secretly in love with you as well. Maybe I'll have to do a video about that, who's secretly in love with you. Okay, interesting. So we have resolution, relief, conclusion, moving on, soon to be in the past. So people secretly love that you're easily able to move on from things, or like your cutoff game is very strong. And some people think that you have a really strong cutoff game. They like that you don't make yourself suffer by staying in situations that are no longer aligned with you, that are no longer working in your life, you know, dynamics that are like tired or worn out. People like that about you, that you're not afraid to, again, to like move on and start over. Okay. You don't take starting over as like failing. You take it as an opportunity to do something new. You're like, okay, I learned something. I'm gonna go ahead and do something else new. Yeah, you make me a better person. But people secretly love about you and they don't tell you is that you lead by example. And they really enjoy that about you. People look up to you. They tend to look up to you because you're someone who hasn't had an easy life. Like you've had trials in your life. And you've grown so much. On the back it says, I'm really proud to be around you. I admire you. So yeah, secretly people really do admire you. They love your character. That's what it is. They love your character. They feel like you are always turning into a better version of yourself, becoming a better person. And they really admire that a lot. Okay. This is interesting. So you have receipts, knows the truth, keeps it private, and don't cross them. People secretly love that you hold receipts about what you went through, and people know not to cross you. Again, so it's something with like, remember how I channeled earlier, and I was telling the channel messages about attitude and you don't take any BS. Like people know that they cannot try you. And that's what they love about you. They know that you have the receipts, okay? And if anybody wants to talk to you about an old event, like that you have receipts, whatever, or like you're gonna act in a way where you know your side of the street is clean. So if anyone tries anything with you, it's kind of obviously like their issue, because I think you go out of your way to be respectful and kind to people. Okay. So they know that they know that they can't try you, otherwise they're most likely going to be in the wrong, you know, which is really interesting. People like that you know the gossip about past events, things that you've been through specifically. Okay. I'm not getting that like, you know, a ton of gossip about other people's lives. It's more like people are very curious about the events that you went through, and they know that you have the receipts. Okay. And they appreciate that you keep things private. Again, that you kept it cute, you kept it private in a situation. But people know not to cross you because you still have receipts. I kind of want to dig more into that. That is so curious. What else about that? Yeah, something that you had walked away from, maybe an old work situation, because we had the Eight of Pentacles that came out in reverse. People know you may have the receipts on your job, on your coworkers, okay, if that applies. Or this could be a connection that you put a lot of effort into, but it didn't really work out. The Three of Wands. I feel like someone wasn't willing to like collaborate with you, and you thought something was going to evolve and go in a certain direction, either in a friendship or at work, and it didn't work out. People respect how the amount of strength that it took you to kind of hold yourself back in the situation, instead of like getting revenge, you know, or being like unnecessarily like rude to people. You kind of just kept it pushing and kept it moving. That's what people like about you. You don't feel the need to like seek revenge or make your own karma. Okay, you kind of just move on and live your life. All right, interesting. All right, what do people secretly love about you? Again, that your cutoff game is very strong. I also see this working out. I'm sorry. People love that your cutoff game is so strong. And then again, series star power. Wow. So people find you to be very magnetic and very charismatic and charming. That's what they love about you. And I feel like they may express that sometimes, like how they feel, that they think that you are this way, but they don't tell you to the extent. A lot of people feel like you could be like an influencer or a social person. You could be a celebrity for some of you. Like you have this star power kind of energy. People are interested in you. People feel like you could have a YouTube channel or like even a reality show, the way they're keeping up with you. They're very curious about you. A lot of people feel like you could, you would make it big if you were on social media because you're just very interesting. A lot of people are very drawn to you. You don't have to do a lot to get attention. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, with the series star power. It doesn't have to be like an internet thing. It could really just is like when you go out, people are very drawn to your energy. Okay, they're very, very drawn to you. Let's go ahead now and look at the Amira's Love Oracle. I hope you guys like this FaceTime style reading. We're just hanging out, pulling cards, okay? If you like the reading, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, what people secretly love about you, they love that you can't be controlled by gossip. Okay, control and gossip, because there are people who want to go out of their way to control the narrative about you, especially people from your past, because they feel like they know you and they feel like there's no way you have changed and blah, blah, blah. And you still have people from your past who I'm picking up that are still talking about you. But what people love about you is that you don't let any of this like get to you. Okay, you probably know who most likely is talking about you, who's interested in your life, and you just keep it pushing. You don't really care, because you have better things to be up to. You have projects that you're interested in. Okay, you have a stability to protect. You're protecting your peace and all of that. People notice that about you. That's what they really like about you, is that you're not affected by any like of the gossip that could be surrounding you. Okay, people do try to, I'm going to try to get this intuitively, but people do try to control the narrative about you. They try to paint you out to be someone who is like more conniving or manipulative. Okay, maybe you already are like well aware of this. People try to paint you out to be someone who has like bad intentions occasionally, not all the time, or someone who is like misguided, or even selfish. That comes up a lot. Yeah, people try to paint you out to be someone who's like selfish as well, especially when you take care of yourself or you put yourself first. I feel like sometimes you are misunderstood, but it always comes back in karma. Like you are always kind of, what is that word? Your narrative is freed from the karma that you've received. Okay, it's like people see that you're doing well and they're like, okay, I don't really know how much of this person said is really true. Like, oh, they said that they're not doing as well as they claim, but they just moved. So how is that possible? Just as an example. Okay, people try to say things to diminish your light, and it just it doesn't get to you. Okay. All right, what do people love about you? Your spiritual growth. I feel like you've grown so much. I mean, again, I'm really proud to be around you. I admire you. A lot of people do admire you. A lot of people do. I'm even getting like have crushes on you even. But there are a lot of people who admire you. You admire your character. That's what I'm trying to say. They really admire your character. With spiritual growth, they feel like you've changed so much as a person since they've known you. And it wasn't easy for you at all. A lot of people recognize that it would have been easier for you to like be bitter or to be, vengeful against people and situations that you went through. But they really appreciate that you are someone who is unbreakable. It seems like you're very unbreakable, unstoppable. Okay, that's what people admire about you. That's what they like about you. They love about you. You also have family. So people could admire the dynamic that you have with your family, or if you have kids or a family of your own, people love the way that you treat your family, the way they love the kind of parent that you are. They feel like you're a very honorable parent. Okay. Yeah, people really love the look of your family. Secretly, I think people find your family to be a very attractive family. You know what I mean? Like a very cute, good-looking family. Okay. It doesn't matter like whether you have kids or not for that piece. Like people feel like you and your family, you all look good. Okay, which is really interesting. What else here? People love that you tend to treat people that you love like family, like your friends. Okay, your loved ones. You treat your loved ones like family, and people really like that about you. What do people secretly love about you? Oh wow, we have gifts at the bottom of the deck. I feel like people recognize that you are very gifted. Okay, you're definitely very gifted. People love how much kindness you have to give to others, and that you still protect your heart even though you are very giving, if that makes sense. Oh, we also have the short-term card here. People love that you know when to leave and a situation has expired. Okay, you're not one to stay in a situation past its due date. People love that you can't seem to be like locked down in a certain aspect of your life. This could be in terms of like a career, like you keep kind of like switching fields or jobs because it's not quite right, and people like that about you because you're trying to find what really works for you. Or it could be even like relationships. Okay, people admire that, you know, not any person could just stay in your life. They have to continue to earn you, or that kind of thing. A lot of people, I'm hearing that people are actually jealous of the boundaries that you have in your own life. They're jealous of the way that you're able to say no to people and want better for your life. A lot of people may struggle with claiming that better for their life, and they look at you and they feel like you do that so easily, which is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tarot for a bit. Let's see what else. What do people secretly love about the viewer? What other storylines can you give us about what people secretly love about them? Okay, the Fool, the 10 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, people love that, again, you're not afraid to start over if needed. I feel like you were in multiple situations where your kindness and your generosity and your love was like taken advantage of by people. And in those situations, it could have been with an ex or like an ex-friend, but those people thought you were the fool. Like at the time, they thought they could get one over on you, that you were naive. Okay. And you've shown people through the boundaries that you put up that you are not someone to be played with. Okay, don't cross them. You're not to be messed with. You may come across as someone who's open and kind and generous, and you know, you're open to life's experiences, but you're not someone who's gullible. You're not naive. And people used to think that about you, okay? People love that you've secretly proven them wrong. Okay, you've proven them wrong. And also people thought that when you went through these situations with people where you didn't really see eye to eye, old friendships that were difficult, old lovers, you know, things you thought would be in your life for a very long time, and then it went sour. People like that you kind of picked yourself back up and went in another direction. Like very soon too. Like you guys are definitely known for your cutoff skills. You're known for the way that you kind of pick yourself up by your bootstraps. I hate to say that, but I mean, I don't hate to say it, but yeah, the way that you kind of just pick yourself up. People like that you're not stuck on past events. You're really looking forward towards the future, okay? You want more for your own life. People really do notice that. They notice that you are putting together plans. Maybe you've been traveling more, like since last year, or you've been just like elevating your life, okay? People like the way that you are so goal-oriented and you are focused on elevating your own life. You're not focused on what, you know, Tom or John or Sarah or Kat did to you in the past, you know, any of those things. If I said any of their names, then that's of course confirmation. I think it has some interesting names. Okay, let's see. What do people secretly love about the viewer? And what are they thinking about them? Let's try to switch it up a little bit. What are they also like thinking about you currently? Okay. Wow, people secretly love about you, and I'm hearing that they also envy this about you, is the way that you're able to be calm and weather the storms of your life. Okay? The way that you don't necessarily jump to conclusions, and that you have the patience to wait out difficult times. Okay? A lot of people feel like if they were in your position, they wouldn't know how to be patient, they wouldn't know how to persevere, they might go crazy, they would give up. But not you. People notice that you do not give up. You're unbreakable. You're unstoppable. And you'll be patient and do whatever it takes. Not whatever it takes, but you'll do what's necessary and within cosmic law, let's put it that way, to get to where you want to go. You know? You're still going to have integrity and morals, but you're definitely going to push to where you get to where you want to go. But at the same time, you don't rush yourself out of difficult times. You're able to breathe and move through them. People really admire and respect this about you. They feel like there is this longevity to you that a lot of people don't have, that they want to have, but they tend to give up too soon or something like that. You're very patient and you know how to calm your own self down. You don't need to rely on a lot of other people to be happy or come to a relaxed emotional state. You're able to do those things like for yourself. A lot of people see that. And that's what they're jealous of, is that a lot of people feel like you don't overthink difficult situations, that again, you don't care to give up on things. You have a lot of willpower and perseverance. And you're not too hard on yourself either when negative things happen. You don't have a victim mindset. These are all the things that people are noticing about you and that they secretly love about you. The biggest thing here is that your character really shines through, okay? We have 2222 on the clock. As I just said that, so people feel like you're very balanced. You're very, very balanced. I'm going to try to wrap up the reading. Let's see what people are saying about you right now, okay? In relation to what they love about you. What are people saying about the viewer? Okay, that came out quickly. If I'm still healing. Also, don't trust me, that came out. I feel like a lot of people are saying that you're keeping your distance from certain people because you know that they're kind of going through something. Let me know if that resonates down below. But there could be someone right now that you aren't really trusting, or you having a difference in perspective on this person all of a sudden. And people actually respect that you notice when a certain person's energy has switched up when it comes to you. You're not oblivious. That's very interesting. That came out here. Okay, so let's keep seeing what people are saying in relation to you currently. What are people saying about the viewer? Okay. Oof. This one says, I've been having regrets. Very interesting. Okay. I'm getting an old friend specifically is saying that they've been having regrets. Okay. Yeah, if I can't have you, nobody else can. This is someone that you left behind in the past. Someone that you decided was no longer going to be great for your path, or you two weren't, going to the same, where you two weren't aligned anymore. This person is still very frustrated with you because they want to know what's going on in your life, and they do still care about you, but they don't want to take accountability. Also, what I'm hearing, they don't want to take accountability or say sorry. Something about that. Okay. I heard some people choosing not to talk to you specifically because they owe you an apology. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. What are people secretly? What it's saying? Something about you? All right, I heard something about you. People are gossiping about your life. Okay, they're curious about what you have going on in your life. They're trying to get the tea on you and dig up things about you. I want you, but I shouldn't. Okay, some people are saying that they're attracted to you behind the scenes. Okay. My intentions can be selfish at times. Okay, what else about that? What are people saying in regards to the viewer? I think you were out of my league. Oh, and then stay away from me. Okay, interesting. There's someone who is interested in you romantically, but they're intentionally staying away from you because they feel that you were out of their league. And they know that their intentions with you are selfish. They wouldn't really be offering you anything. So they've been staying away from you. This could be someone who you kind of had a crush on as well, but they haven't made a move towards you. It's because, well, this was flipped here. It's because you, first of all, you scare them. You scare the ish out of me, is what this says. And the other thing is that they know that they don't really have much to add to your life. Okay, this person is talking about you behind the scenes because they're interested in you, but they feel like, oh my God, listen, this one says, I feel like there's too much competition. So there's definitely someone who has a crush on you currently, who does like you and feels similarly as we talked about in this reading. Like they like the same things that came out in this reading, yet they don't want to come towards you because they feel like they're not good enough for you and there's too much competition around you. Like you could be with somebody better. Okay, what are people saying about their viewer currently? I want to see you so bad, and also you drive me crazy. So you have a lot of people who are very interested in you right now. I feel like it's not just one person who has a crush on you. Someone doesn't really want me to say that. It's like someone who wouldn't admit it is actually having a crush on you. Could be a coworker. I'm getting that kind of specifically. It could be a friend of a friend, like a mutual friend, or it could be a family friend if they're not related. You know what I mean? It could be a family friend around your age. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Someone's ex has their eye on you. Okay, so it also could be an ex of one of your friends who's interested in you at this point. Okay, interesting. We have watch your mouth, witty and smart mouth, beautiful lips. So this is again things that people like about you is that you have beautiful lips. That did come up earlier. People like to watch your mouth while you're talking as well. People think that you're very like funny and witty. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. What else? What are people saying about the viewer? What are people saying about the viewer right now? Do you have gorgeous hair? What are people saying about the viewer? Just gonna kind of wrap it up, you know? Someone in a relationship is interested in you. That's what they're talking about right now. Okay, third party interference, possible cheating. Someone's thinking about approaching you even though they have somebody, okay? So that is very interesting. Let me know if you guys want a reading about that. Apologies, this one's a little all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to get a message out for you guys. Okay. Alrighty, I hope you did still enjoy it. And if you did, do subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday. I also have a TikTok if you guys like, and I have a website. You can book personals with me. Okay? But yeah, what do people secretly love about the viewer? Or what are they saying about them? Hot bum. Okay, people feel like you have a very attractive body. Okay? Hot bum. Ooh, you make me feel... Oh my God, made me feel so turned on. I'm filled with lust for only you. Okay, that's what that one says. Oh my goodness. So yeah, people love the way you turn them on as well. That is interesting. What else do we have? I've never felt this strongly for anyone. Okay. Now the crush is coming out last minute. Oh my goodness. There are people who are crushing on you right now. Yeah, they feel like you have a very seductive demeanor. Ooh, okay. I'll have to do like who has a crush on you next. And then we also have big booty. Not hot bum and big booty coming out. So something about your body, something about your lower half is like very attractive to people right now. There's what people are secretly loving right now. They're loving that. Maybe you've been like in the gym lately, or you kind of like gained weight in that area, and it's looking very good. Okay. This one says your vibe is intoxicating. I feel like I'm high when you're near me. Wow. And then on the back it says, I want you all to myself. So you definitely have some romantic suitors that wanted to enter the chat last minute. Let me know if you guys want me to do a who has a crush on you reading next. I would definitely be very interested in that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this general. Just kind of wanted to get something out for you guys. Sorry it was a little all over the place, but I feel like we still got some messages out there. Okay, I hope that they did resonate with you and that you found it to be helpful. And I got all my socials and stuff down there if you want to check that out. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, love and light. Bye.